Good morning, and thanks as always for joining us. This is the time of year, of course, when we commemorate the life, birth, and work of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Here to help us mark the occasion is Tanisha Sullivan, president of the Boston branch of the NAACP. Tanisha, welcome. Happy King Day.
Happy King Day.
Always good to see you.
Wonderful to see you.
So, Dr. King gave many memorable speeches, but one that stands out was the one he gave barely a month before his murder, when he said, quote, "We shall overcome because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice," end quote. As you reflect on the current state of racial and social justice, do you believe he was right that the arc always bends toward justice?
I believe that he was right. You know, I have hope that he was right, and I think we have evidence, you know, that it is true that as we continue to press toward greater opportunity and greater equality for all people, that we are and that we will get closer to justice. But I think that the key piece here is that Dr. King calls out that it is a long road, that it's a long journey. This is not about instant gratification or an instant repair to harm, but that this is going to take some time, which means that it takes intentionality. And so I think that's something that we need to keep in mind as we continue to do the work. It also ties to, John, you know, our belief, you know, here in this country, that we are consistently working toward perfecting our union. Right? That we need to consistently work toward perfecting this great experiment we call America. So Dr. King, in that particular speech, I think, yes, is spot on.
Well, as I think most of our viewers know by now, there's a memorial to Dr. King's time here in Boston, where he was earning his doctorate in theology at BU. He met his wife, his future wife, Coretta. It was unveiled last week on the Common. It's called The Embrace. It doesn't show the faces of Dr. and Mrs. King, just their arms and shoulders as they embraced after learning that he had been awarded the 1964 Nobel Peace Prize. What does that statue mean to you?
You know, I've been involved with and following the evolution of the Embrace Memorial since its inception, when Paul English first introduced the idea to us here in the greater Boston area. And I have to tell you, of all of the designs that could have been, I am thrilled that this particular one was chosen, because I think it really does speak to the power of love, both between Dr. King and Mrs. King, but also the power of love in our communities, you know, and that we have to lean into, that we have to embrace one another and lean into and embrace, again, this idea that that we can move forward as a country, but the only way to do it is if we're doing it together, tied together.
You know, it's ingenious because, first of all, I'm already seeing, you know, Instagram photos of people posing right under the statue.
Yes.
It's large enough for you to do that.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And its meaning is left somewhat ambiguous. Instead of just a representation of their faces, oh yes, that's Dr. King and Mrs. King, it leaves it to the onlooker to reflect and draw their own meanings.
Absolutely, and that's the power of art.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's important, you know, to call out that, you know, art plays a very important role, you know, as we as a society continue to evolve. You know, the other thing that I love about the design of the Embrace Memorial is that it doesn't depict their faces, because it's not about Dr. King or Mrs. King. It is really about all of us.